And welcome to Twist Mountain.
Twist.
Yep.
Are we gonna do the twist?
It's gonna be a little bit twisted if something dies here.
Oh.
Because, right off the bat, there's a Charon and Clay.
Oh no.
Oh, Jerry.
What a surprise! Seeing you here while I was inspecting Twist Mountain. Huh? The two of you seem a bit more rugged than the last time I saw you. A little bit anyway.
Is that so?
But wait, you folks... Sorry. You folks seen that Team Plasma crowd lately? After all the trouble, we gym leaders met up and had a chat. But we've no clue where they are. It's like they're hiding under a rock. Well, not much to do but wait for them to move. Anywho, this is none of your concern, even though I'm telling you.
Yeah, why'd you tell us?
Like the two of you, so just enjoy traveling with your Pokemon. Twist Mountain's a fine place to explore. You'll have some fun if you just leave this here path. Well, better you just see it yourself instead of listening to me yammer.
Yeah, you're yammering.
Be seeing your sprouts. Oh my god. Feel free to train yourselves on my mountain for as long as you like.
Oh, so it's your mountain.
It's my mountain.
What a tycoon.
It's my mountain.
I thought he was going to get us involved in all that bother again, so I was bracing myself before I knew it.
Wow.
I'm going in first, but I'll be seeing you. What do you mean you're going in first? We're going right now.
He's really
We should
lame.
be able to... Oh, he's gone.
He's just like, I'm going in first, so I'll see you.
Oh, yeah, so one of the neat things in this is if you're playing during winter, all of it is snow-covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one little...
And the Pokemon are different, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, that's true for the whole game, that, like, the percentages of different Pokemon changes per season. Most of the ice types are really, you need to get there during winter to get a decent chance at them. Mm-hmm. For a Nuzlocke, at least. I mean, there's like a 5% chance of Vanillite, I think.
Oh, that's really low.
It's up to like a 20% chance if it's winter.
Oh, okay, I see. You can get a 5. You can get it. You can still find it in summer. It's not melting.
I'm not sure. It might actually be 0% in summer, actually.
Really?
I was looking over it, but I don't remember. So I'm expecting a lot of rock types, a lot of ground types, so we put Snape in front. Oh, and of course, here's a non-rock, non-ground type.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks, game. Well, we can put our steel type in front.
Yeah.
Our anti-Swoobat machine.
Yeah, game just wanted to prove me wrong.
Apparently.
I guess it's just called Twist Mountain because it's like a lot of like spiral patterns you have to go down.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, then again, there isn't necessarily always a reason why stuff gets named.
Yeah. I like the name though, Twist Mountain. I don't know, twist is just a neat word.
Twist Valley. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool.
Twister from Rocket Power.
Oh my god. Twister. Maurice? Your name's Maurice? Ugh. Don't call me by my name. I don't know. I just remember that.
He was like, hey, don't call me by that name, dude.
Yeah. And they were like the cool kids. And there's the squid.
I would argue nobody on that show was cool, but...
No, they were cool. They were like really talented for their age.
Yeah, no, they weren't like...
They were like
crazy good at sports. Like,
yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah, they were way too good. For like, what, Otto was 10 turning 11? Because I remember there's one episode where it's his birthday, and he turns 11, he calls it by, yeah, the big double hockey sticks.
Oh my god.
I remember that. That's just like one thing I remember. And then I remember there was a movie I really liked when I was a kid of them going to like New Zealand.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
I haven't seen it. I only
they
saw
were
it like
in
one time
some
ever.
big extreme sports contest.
Yeah, and I remember really liking that one. I just remember that being like something. Yeah.
I remember there was a part where like it was like a snowboarding race, and like your score was based on like the whole team, like what position the whole team. And there's something where Twister broke his leg, so like Sam and Twister had to like go down like locking arms.
Oh my
Twister
god,
down.
that's such a bad idea. You would be, and to be honest,
but they needed to get him down the mountain, so they just.
There would be like there would be like you go down in a sled when that happens, man. That's what literally you go down in a sled.
It's fine. They're like 12.
Just rub some snow on it. That's the thing. Though I've had some pretty bad falls, and you just sort of do get up from... I mean, unless you actually break something, then you don't. But,
yeah.
I remember one time I went over and tried to do I did, like, a grab, and I got, like... my weight was too far centered, so I landed, but then as soon as I landed, I flipped forward, and then my hand went forward, and I landed, it caught right on the edge of my board, so I had this big line across my wrist, and it looked like I slit my wrist.
Oh.
Because it was just like a big slice,
just
like
big straight,
like perfectly perpendicular to my wrist, like right on the wrist. So it's like people are gonna think I cut myself.
I was worried about that one time Nugget scratched me because she wanted attention, and it was right across my wrist. I was like, Nugget, what will people say?
Like this one, like did it draw blood too?
No, but it was deep.
Oh.
Or it was like big and red. It didn't quite draw blood.
I didn't even notice it until like after. Like that's what happens most of the time. I don't even notice it until like after I get down, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
I have blood all over my arm. Cool.
Well, is it cold enough that like the blood actually like freezes?
Not really. I mean, you just don't really. I don't know. I just never really noticed.
Don't you bleed less when you're cold?
I don't know. Probably not. I have no clue actually.
You probably bleed more if you're exerting yourself though, because your heart is pumping faster.
Yeah, I mean, you're also in a whole bunch of gear, so it was like I was wearing stuff over top of it. And through the layers, and then slice the skin through the layers.
Dang, man.
Ironically, it still didn't cut any of the equipment, of course, which is weird. That it will cut your skin, but not the stuff outside the skin.
Huh.
I don't know how that works.
Well, it's just kind of like because the blow, the pressure being exerted along that line is still being pressed on each layer, just less and less as the outer layers absorb it. Mm-hmm. But it's easier to rip skin than it is to rip coats by that kind of force. So.
And I guess it's not a slice; it's more of pressure.
Yeah, it's more of a like karate chop.
Yeah.
But with the right instrument, it takes less than a pound of pressure to break human skin.
Huh. With a good knife, it takes probably almost nothing. This is getting really grim.
Yeah.
A little bit.
So today on Comic Plays, we're going to tell you how to kill people.
We're going to tell you how to kill you. No.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. No.
I'm kidding.
Man.
I'm kidding.
You made it dark.
I'm kidding. It was already dark.
Should have taught one of our Pokemon Flash, because this episode is dark.
Oh my god. That's ominous.
There's something on the wind.
Oh my god, what is this? Bad jokes everywhere.
Throw me a bone.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. That's like my new favorite voice.
Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so funny. It's like something that you never usually like make noises like that.
Yeah.
So hearing you just go like that, it's just like, what the fuck?
Because that's become... Huh. Do we want...
Coil?
Coil?
No.
I think we had the chance before and we didn't want it then.
No.
No moves. No. No, it just started because, like, Allie... probably because I made a bad joke, and Allie was like, oh my fucking god, and she, like, said it, like, kind of higher pitched. So I did it back, but even higher pitch, and it became a character. So it's like, I don't know, exasperated.
Yeah.
Maltine.
Yeah. Maltine.
Snaperior.
Yeah, Snaperior. Snapper.
Alright, we finally got our fully evolved starter.
Yeah, and it didn't die.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't real wood.
Is this not? No, I guess this desk isn't real wood.
No, it's not real wood.
What? Nugget, what is it?
Dog barking.
Nugget, he was knocking on the desk. It wasn't a knock at the door, he was knocking on the desk.
That's what it was!
Scared my dog.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my fucking god.
I was at Chipotle and the person asked me if I wanted guacamole, and I was like,
guacamole?
Oh my fucking god!
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
This episode already has more swearing than like any other video on my channel now.
Yeah. That's what I try.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my fucking god.
Fucking...
I can't even right now. Oh my god.
Allie was going into Laura at the end, which is another character from Game Grumps.
Oh.
That's the... Hi, my name's Laura. I'm not good enough at that voice to try it. I'm not even good at that first voice, actually. I just do it
Laura.
anyway. You're actually pretty good at doing voices, I think.
Me? Really?
Yeah. I always feel it, like just like when you were doing Clay right now and doing, like, various
Oh,
Southern
it was
accents.
changing all the time.
Yeah, I know, but
I
they were
can't
each
keep-
good voices.
I can't. The thing is, I can't keep a voice straight for a while. It always just morphs into something else. So I bet you if I had to do a voice for an extended period of time, it would just cycle between all kinds of different stuff.
Maybe.
I mean, I did do the accent for that one play we had to be in the whole time, which was like 2 hours.
Was that for the Crucible?
No, for the Barnabeats.
Oh, yeah, you were all British.
Yeah, a little bit, but my British accent's still pretty bad, and it's not like actually a real British one, so like I would obviously be figured out as soon as I went over there.
Yeah,
but
it was high school, so it wasn't like they actually taught
no one actually gave
any
shit.
of us how to do accents.
Although I did not get to say the word wanker. That would have been the best
No,
part.
your character was kind of proper.
Yeah. You probably would have been like, the W word.
I remember he was super old and you like had to like scuttle
I
everywhere.
also remember when like our director was like, "Oh, you gotta act like you have arthritis." So like I walked, and they were like, "Wait a minute, that's too much.
Never
People
mind,
might
it's
be
sad."
concerned. Make it more funny. It's too realistic." Because I was just like shakily like sliding across.
So it ended up being this kind of like you were like trying to build up static.
Yeah, basically.
I played Sigmund Freud in a play in college, so I was trying to do a like light Austrian accent, and I was a pretty minor character, so like they didn't work with me very much. But my accent probably wasn't very good. I mean, Austrian accent is gonna be just about like German accent, and just take all your W's and make them V's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody cared enough to tell me I was doing a bad job. So
I had a boss whose last name was like WGNER, and she'd always say Wagner. She'd always be like,
Okay.
"Oh, Wagner," and then people call her Wagner, and she would like always. It'd just be like one of those things where it's just like, huh.
I always remember that one because the X-Men Nightcrawler, his real name was Kurt Wagner because he was German.
Yep. And there's the dog from Cuphead.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's a dog from Cuphead with it's a boss that's like German. I don't know what Inferno does. 5.
User attacks by engulfing the target and intense fire leaves the target with a burn. Accuracy 50. We can't count on accuracy 50 moves here.
No. Get rid of it. I mean, you could always get rid of Imprison, so it could be like a last ditch effort.
Yeah.
We're not, because let's be honest, we're not using Imprison. Unless you're fighting a
another
yeah.
Another Chandelure or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that enough to... No. Gival's at like level 42 or something.
Yeah, it's really high on the level.
Is this the first Pokemon we've encountered here? I think it is.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be easy to. You can attack it with a grass attack. It has 30. Well,
Do they always have sturdy?
I don't know. I think so, but I don't know.
Well, I don't think Mega Drain will kill it right out anyway.
No, we're good. Also, sturdy will be useful to have as an ability. Like, we can't get crit. We can't. Basically, it won't be one shot ever.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, it can still die. It can still take a little damage and then take a big crit and die. But, you know.
Alright. So we got a big rock man.
Or Pokemon.
When it overflows with power, the orange crystals on its body glow.
Those look red.
Yeah. And
I always
it's,
thought
that's
they were
not
red.
even that's not even my monitor. That is red.
Yeah, I always thought Boldore had red crystals.
Or does it mean the crystals like around its eyes?
No, I'm pretty sure it's talking about the other ones.
Okay, we need a Boldore name.
Oh my god.
We need a girl Boulder name. And it's never gonna evolve into Gigalith, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm thinking of some things.
Okay.
We could name her Steven.
But we already had
Did we?
We had Steve Irwin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But this was a different Steven.
I get what you're going for.
Yeah, Raquel.
We could name her Rose Quartz.
No. We can name her Selena.
Okay.
Like selenite. Even though it's not selenite, but... That would make sense why it's weak to water, because selenite dissolves in water.
Yeah. Selena. Okay. And I think I might actually add Selena to our team.
Yeah, I feel like
at some
she's gonna be
point.
useful. I love how I'm gendering this rock.
Yep. They're just agender space rocks.
I remember, like, I was watching a video about Hollow Knight the other night, and I remember it's interesting that technically, like, you don't know the knight's gender, because they never refer to, like, the knight's gender, and they actually refer to Hornet specifically as the gendered child.
Huh.
Which is interesting. And Hornet is specifically a she.
Okay. I mean, with a lot of bugs, you can tell by, like, the, like, what do you call it, thorax?
Yeah,
Female bugs have bigger thoraxes.
Hornet's in a cute dress, so that's how you know.
Oh, okay.
That's how you tell. If the bug's wearing a cute dress, it's probably a girl.
It's like in old 80s cartoons where you could tell the girl because they'd be pink.
Or a very open-minded boy.
Yeah. I mean, I've worn a kilt before, and it was super comfortable.
Oh yeah, if it was socially acceptable, I'd wear skirts. I don't care.
Yeah.
And dresses, I wouldn't give a shit. But I mean, it's not. So.
I don't think I would wear them very often because I would just feel kind of like exposed.
I mean, I don't care about that at all.
I'd be like so afraid of like sitting the wrong way.
I wouldn't care. I'd be like, whatever. If you're looking, that's on you. Not me.
I have worn a corset before.
Really?
Yeah.
That I would not want to wear. What do you have to wear that for?
Well, it was...
That's actually... It really
was
curious.
for a play that I was not in.
What?
At college, we were doing a play called The Little Foxes, which takes place in the early 1900s, and I was an assistant stage manager on it. So, from the very beginning, since they knew that all the women would have to wear corsets, from the beginning of the rehearsals, they had them wear corsets so that they could start getting used to them. And corsets suck.
Yeah.
So, one day I talked to the costume designer, and I got all the guys in the tech to wear corsets in solidarity.
Oh.
So.
How comfy was that?
Oh, it wasn't at all. And I wasn't even wearing it as tight as the girls had to, but...
Did it choke you?
Yeah. And it was very hard to sit.
And isn't it
was very hard to move. It, like, you always just had, like, less breath. Mm-hmm. Like, I was out of breath all the time because my lungs couldn't fully expand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not about that.
Also, going to the bathroom with a corset on is an experience.
Why?
Because it's literally moving your organs. Corsets are cruel, man. And some people like how they look and like power to you.
That's crazy.
If you wear a corset, you're badass.
That's crazy.
I mean, Oscar would have me beat because he has a ton of different crossplay he's done, but I don't know if he's ever done a corset.
I doubt it.
He's done things that change the shape of his body, but I don't think a corset.
No, I'm pretty sure not. Do a corset and tuck at the same time.
Oh.
Ultimate uncomfort.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I've never done a tuck. I've never had to have a dance belt for anything.
I don't think those are uncomfortable.
People tell me they can be. Probably not corset uncomfortable, but...
I feel like they'd be sweaty. Which we're not going to get into that discussion.
I mean, when you're in shows, everything gets sweaty. That's just the way it is, because stage lights are hot.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember one time, like... I don't know what show it was, but I remember there was one time, like, I was, like, sick or whatever. I think I was, like, sick or something. And I remember, like, almost passing out because of it was, like, I was already overheated because of being sick. And then I was on stage, and it was, like, a bright light, and I was in, like, some kind of gown or something. And I was just like...
Yeah, because you got makeup on, so like your skin can't breathe.
I'm dying.
And you're probably wearing more than a normal amount of clothes, depending on the show.
You definitely are. You always wear more clothes than feels comfortable. That's the other thing about cosplay too, and that's why I do not like it. It's just always too much. Even like oh my god, almost every character I've ever done, it's always way more clothing than I want to wear, ever. And there's always something uncomfortable.
When you did Crom, you had like an exposed shoulder.
Yeah, I know, but like it still
breathe out your shoulder.
But the thing is, like, the material didn't stretch, so like on the other shoulder, it wasn't that bad. That one wasn't terrible, but I had a big freaking like 10-pound resin shoulder pad that looked awesome, but was like heavy on the other shoulder, and then I had like the belt and like I said, like the stuff didn't stretch, so sitting was like, kind of like uncomfortable, and I had like the levitating, impossible thing that's around my knee that Chrome has.
Oh yeah.
That don't make any sense and defy gravity. And I had to get those to stay up, and like it was always just uncomfortable. And then wigs, I hate wigs.
Wigs aren't great.
Wigs are that's like wigs and makeup are the two things I just don't really care. I mean, makeup, I'd rather do makeup than a wig. But wigs, I
don't mind
no
makeup.
More. I won't do wigs anymore.
I don't mind makeup that much. I'm really bad at getting makeup like around my eyes, but so I used to work at when I was going to college in the summers. I'd work at this like day camp for kids.
Yeah.
So it was me and like a bunch of a lot of the other people who worked there were like teachers who weren't doing anything in the summer. So there's one time that it was just me and a bunch of ladies, and they were talking about makeup, and the one was like, "No, I don't really wear makeup. I don't own any lipstick. I don't own any eyeliner. I don't own any blush." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I own all of these."
Yeah. You should have said that.
I did.
And what did they say?
I mean, they knew I did theater, so they were like, "Oh, okay." I don't have any now, though. Yeah, I haven't actually been in a show for 3 years.
I've been in a show for a long time. But, yeah. I mean, the wigs are uncomfortable. Gundam was really hot.
Yeah, he was. No, that
one was... that one was...
Heavy clothes, dark colors.
Heavy
makeup.
Whole
freaking wig.
Crazy wig. Everything. Like, the worst parts were the wig and the arm. That was the worst. Because, like, so... Also, it was over 100 degrees outside when we were going there in Baltimore.
What about the arm?
So...
Oh, he has, like, bandaged arms, doesn't he?
Yeah, boy! So basically, this character has, like, this hair that sticks up really high. So I had, like, put, like, foam inside of it and glued it on the inside to get it to stay up. So I have this, like, wig that's, like, a foot off my head.
Yeah.
And then I had to wear, like, makeup because the character, like, had pretty, like, heavy-ish makeup, I guess.
He had to look paler, and then he had, like, the scar, I remember.
I had to do the scar on my face. And
yeah,
then
you had makeup to
colored
look pale.
contacts.
Yeah.
And I had the eyeliner and crap like that. And then he's wearing a shirt with a button down on top of that, with a heavy coat on top of that, like a duster coat.
Yeah.
Like it like drapes all the way down to your like your calves.
Because he's so try-hard.
And so yeah, it had that, and then he had a scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Had to wear the scarf. A silk scarf.
This was summer, by the way.
Yeah, this is about 104 degrees outside.
This was like early August, late July. It was Otakon.
Yeah, and the worst part...
No, I don't want it. This is the third time it's asked me about coil.
Jesus. Well, it won't ask you anymore now. My left arm was entirely bandaged. Like, it basically had to go from, like, the outfit, like, the one arm was shorter than the other, and the left side went, like,
it was, like, from your
halfway,
bicep all the way.
Yeah, and then the rest all the way down, all the way up, and every single finger had to be wrapped entirely. And, one, it was hard to use things, because, like, your hand is wrapped. I also played Rock Band on Expert, wearing that, with that on, and I still beat someone.
That... I wish I was there. I would have liked to get a video of that.
I still beat someone. which was hard, by the way, because like your finger movement is all messed up. But yeah, that was like exhausting, and you get to the point where you're inside in the air conditioning and you're still hot. I had that at Otakon with Prom too.
Yeah.
When I got out, and I was just like, I am like overheating. I need to like get out of this.
I remember because you were doing Gundam and I was doing the Ice King the same day.
Yeah.
I was doing Simon before he's the Ice King.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we went to 7-Eleven, which was like a few blocks away from the convention.
Oh.
So we just like walked in, and like you got this tall hair, and I'm blue, and we're just kind of like, hey, need some Gatorade.
They just tell you that I'm blue, and they're just like, what the fuck? You would get like random people who are walking around too, being like, what is going on? Like there'd be people who like wanted their kid to have a picture of the two of us.
Yeah, that was
and
a
it's
little
just
weird.
like we're not related characters at all. I remember one person was like, "Are you Goku?" And I'm like,
Yes.
apparently now.
Yeah, it wasn't somebody related to the convention or anything. It was just people we passed on the street. Yeah, I just remember that there was a mom with 2 kids, like several blocks away from the convention now, who she had these 2 tiny little boys, and she was like, "Go get a picture with them," and the kids looking at it like, "Hell no!"
Yeah.
But like the mom's like insisting, and he's terrified of us because he should be. We're both 6 feet tall and crazy, whatever. He's not even up to our knees.
Yeah, and it's just like, what are these 2 white people doing? Well, one's blue.
Yeah, I am blue.
This
Thank
white
you.
boy and this blue guy.
And everything is blue to me.
Remember when Nick turned the sheet screen?
Oh yeah. Wait, did he turn the sheets? I remember he turned the bathtub green
He
at
turned
the hotel.
both green.
Nick was Peridot from Steven Universe, which was... It was either him or Danny, because Danny was Roddy Tops from Shantae, so they were both green. Yeah, that hotel staff was not very happy with us. So this guy is a doctor. Trust him, he's a doctor.
Oh my god.
Future sight. I'm only a little bit afraid of this Musharna.
Oh god. Musharnas really aren't that big of a deal, it's just that one was nasty.
Yeah, we just like weren't prepared for it. Well, now I can't get crits because I used Lucky Chant.
Yeah, and Leaf Blade's a crit one.
Yeah, that's like the whole idea.
That's probably not gonna kill you. Just use Slam. Slam's gonna miss.
I'm gonna use Leaf Blade because this person's gonna heal us.
Oh yeah, that works.
All right. Snape's had the lucky egg this whole time too, so he's been getting extra XP. I just felt like Snape would be like the safest way through this place, even though our next gym is Ice type, so he's not going to be very useful there. But yeah, I think I'm in like the same place as you with cosplay. That like it's cool and everything, but it's not worth it.
I can't. I mean,
it's not worth it to me.
There's one character I still would remain try. Maybe when No More Heroes 3 comes out, and if there's a con nearby, I might do Travis because that's easier for me. That I can like sort of style my hair up a little bit and like have the hair kind of work. And then I already have prescription sunglasses, and I don't have to deal with a wig. I don't have to do makeup, and like he already looks kind of scraggly anyway, so like I don't have to worry about like my face having foundation or having to shave. I can be like kind of grizzly, and
You also have the same kind of like body type and everything.
I think that would because that was the original one I wanted to do first, and then I got convinced to do Gundam by my ex-girlfriend, which is fine. I'm glad I did Gundam.
It was a good cosplay.
It worked out. That was my first one. But
yeah, Simon was my first too. Well, technically the same con I did Dr. Orpheus first. And that was like an okay cosplay and everything, but it wasn't as fun because nobody knew who I was.
Yeah, it's not as fun when you don't.
It's really cool just going around and people like, oh man, Ice King! But it wasn't like a few $100s and all that work amount of fun for me. I remember going to the like League of Legends photo shoot though with Zach because he was some League character though, and there was somebody dressed as Lux, and it like was Lux.
Oh, really?
Like it was the weirdest experience I've ever had with a cosplayer. Like she was so perfect.
Yeah, every now and then you get someone who's like the perfect body type.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you the picture of the Sephiroth I saw?
No.
There was someone who did like the Sephiroth, but like did like the version where he has all the like the a million wings.
Oh, whoa.
And he like could not get through the. He had to walk sideways the entire time because the drag created from the wings was so much that he couldn't walk forward.
Okay.
And B, walking sideways was easier. Like it was absurd. I don't know if I don't think I have a picture on this phone. Maybe I do. I need to look back. I might have a picture of this dude. It was
well,
crazy.
if you do have it, send it to me because I'll put it on screen here.
It was pretty ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It repelled boggarts. That's how crazy it was.
What was last year? I don't think I have it.
Item. I want that item. It's just an Ultra Ball.
And then I have the Dragoon in level 60 armor.
From
Final
14?
Fantasy. Yeah, which looked awesome. That's my favorite Dragoon armor. One of my favorite armors in the game.
Cool. Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah, it does look really neat. And like they did it perfect. They did it like spot on too. They had, like every little detail. So it looked really good.
And it still looks kind of like a Kane from
I think that's the idea.
14. Yeah, because he was like... Well, there were Dragoons in Final Fantasy 3 also, but Kane from Final Fantasy 4 is like the Dragoon.
Yeah, it sort of looked like that. It's sort of the same idea. I think it looks better. Because, like, I don't know, it's just... I don't know. I like how it's more like... Because instead of having, like, the breastplate or whatever that Kane has, or the bodysuit, it, like, has scales on the front, so it's like scale mail.
Okay.
And it's more of a blue than a purple, but...
Okay, this guy hits kind of hard. Don't love that.
He's gonna sock it to you.
Yeah. Oh, he's bulking up. Also, he outspeeds me. I didn't think he would outspeed me.
Uh-oh.
For some reason, I thought Litwicks were fast.
They're small, but...
What moves do you know? I don't know what he knows. Oh, what if he has rock moves? I'm scared.
I mean, he might have rocked throw. That's about it. I mean, you could put someone in. You could put like Snape in, right? That's a neutral matchup.
Yeah.
Or mascots. Goes.
Yeah, I'll do mascot because I'll still have the ghost advantage, but it'll be neutral against rock. Okay, he's still bulking up.
All right.
Maybe I could just kill him with... I think he only has fighting moves, so he's spamming bulk up because he knows he can't hit me. That or it was a weird programming
If someone like ever tries to set up a knee like that, you can always use Will-O-Wisp to cut their strength.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
It'll half their strength.
Okay, so that was an episode. I'll kill this big girder boy. Wah. Oh, I also forgot to heal. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'm Comic.
Not bad.
And next time we'll probably finish Twist Mountain. After that, we got a Ice-type gym leader. We got some more stuff from Team PETA. Really worried about the 8th gym leader.
Which is...
Dragon types.
Oh, we're gonna... Well, after the ice type, we should have an ice move.
Yeah,
and just teach
that's
it to
true.
everyone.
As many people as we can, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, no, because we have Darmanitan. Buddha will crush them.
Yeah, Buddha just hits everything hard. We'll find a way. It'll work.